You ain't talking nothing. Oh, yeah.
At this point, my letter carriers are scared to deliver mail. And if they scared to deliver mail, they cannot be forced to go out and deliver mail because they want to get home to their families. And I want them to return to their families. I want everybody to hear this. You know, I'm tired of talking. Something needs to be done.
This U.S. Postal Service truck sits idle, surrounded by a maze of crime scene tape after gunfire erupted on this West Pullman block.
Not on this block because there's a lot of older people live over here and all of us know each other.
Leaving 48-year-old postal worker Octavia Redmond shot multiple times while on the job. It happened outside of a home just after 11:30 this morning near 121st and Harvard.
We all knew her around here, yes. She was like a mother to the neighborhood.
A now heartbroken neighborhood swarmed with Chicago police officers and postal inspectors investigating the shooting. Neighbors who did not want to appear on camera telling ABC7 they saw a car driving toward the victim's USPS truck before hearing at least 10 shots. The shooter then getting away.
White Durango fled westbound from this location on Harvard towards Ashland.
The victim was taken to Christ Hospital where she died, leaving the residents on her route reeling from this brazen attack that unfolded in broad daylight.
My heart is shattered because it was a nice lady. I'm looking for my morning smile or my afternoon smile. Like now, I got it to adjust to somebody else.
48-year-old Octavia Redmond of Chicago, Illinois, was a phenomenal woman who left a lasting impression on everyone she met. She was kind, funny, intelligent, and had a smile that could brighten even the worst day. Her vibrant personality made her one of the best mail carriers in Chicago. She loved her job and was known as the bubbly mail carrier lady, the community's mother, a title she carried with honor. This job allowed her to provide for her 3 kids, travel outside the country, and it's also where she met her husband, who also works for the Postal Service. She excelled in her role for 15 years. Despite dealing with her fair share of unruly and disgruntled customers, Octavia never imagined she would one day be gunned down while doing her job. Tragically, that's exactly what happened on July 19th, while she was delivering mail. Welcome to the American Crime Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future uploads. On June 28, a mail carrier was brazenly robbed by an unknown woman. Surveillance footage captured the chilling moment as the woman approached the carrier, brandishing a weapon from her jacket. The letter carrier backed away in fear. Elise Foster, president of the National Association of Letter Carriers Branch 11 in Chicago, had repeatedly voiced concerns over the alarming spike in robberies involving mail carriers. Thieves had been breaking into postal workers' trucks, stealing mail and packages. Despite these warnings, nothing significant was done, and the robber from the video remains at large. While some robberies involved being held at gunpoint, none had escalated to shooting or death, until now. On July 19, Octavia Redmond, a beloved mail carrier, was making her way through her route. Just before 11:40 a.m., in the 12,100 block of South Harvard Avenue, an unknown man approached her, demanded she hand over the mail, and then unleashed 10 to 15 bullets at her. One bullet struck her in the neck. She was rushed to the hospital, where she later died.
Breaking news at 4, Chicago postal worker shot and killed in the middle of the day while delivering mail.
Suzanne Lemonnier is in West Pullman on the south side where it happened. And Suzanne, you have new information on that investigation.
Jim Marie, I've been told as many as 9 shots may have been fired here at the scene. I want to show you the scene behind me. Take a look there. The postal worker's truck remains here behind me as the investigation continues into the murder of this postal worker who many say was beloved in this neighborhood.
My heart is shattered because it was a nice lady.
Kim Sanders says she would see 48-year-old Octavia Redmond, the postal carrier on the block where she works, every day.
She just come up and down the block and just deliver the mail, didn't bother nobody. So it's like it's devastated to the area.
Police say Redmond was in front of a home here on West 122nd Street and South Harvard Avenue when an unknown man went up to her and started shooting.
We had an ambulance over here, bonafide. It's a postal worker that like the rain go.
Police say Redmond was shot multiple times.
We have a gunshot wound to the right side of the neck, 2 gunshot wounds to the hip, and 1 to the, I'm not sure how many to the chest, but she was shot on the chest.
Police have been going door to door here, talking to those who live on the block and checking for any homes that have surveillance cameras that may have captured the crime on video. Now, Redmond was taken to Christ Hospital where she was pronounced dead. United States Postal Inspectors now offering a reward of up to $250,000 for information leading to an arrest and conviction in Redmond's murder.
As news of her passing spread on social media, many came forward claiming it was over checks. It seems Chicago has become a hotbed for criminals targeting mail carriers for Social Security checks and money. Mail carriers, exposed and vulnerable, have become easy targets. Octavia's death has sparked outrage. Elise Foster, who had warned of such a tragedy, is among those expressing their anger and frustration over the preventable loss of a dedicated worker and beloved community member.
I'm Elise Foster, president of the National Association of Letter Carriers, and today is a sad day for letter carriers. Today we lost one of our own, Sister Octavia Redmond of the Willoughby White Station, while performing her duties. I first want to give my condolences out to her husband, Demetrius Redmond, Assistant Union Steward, her kids, family, friends, and co-workers. Today was such a great loss. I've been advocating for the safety of letter carriers far too long, and have had too many discussions with any and everybody that will listen about the safety of letter carriers. We are definitely under attack right now. And what happened today should never happen to anyone. Sister Redmond will not be going home to her family. And I have a problem with that. I have talked to law enforcement, elected officials, any and everybody about the attack on letter carriers, and that enough is enough and something needs to be done. It should not take for these tragic events to happen to get something done. I want to talk to the letter carriers out there. You have to make the call on safety. If you feel that any situation out there on the streets is unsafe, take yourself out of harm's way and get to the station, fill out the necessary paperwork, or contact the union steward so that we can help you. I have had several conversations with the Postmaster General DeJoy, about how to protect letter carriers. How can we go out here and do our jobs if the Postal Service cannot protect us? Those are conversations that has to be had, and they need to be had sooner. We are under attack here in Chicago. I want to thank the Superintendent Snelling for reaching out. Hopefully he can get some answers on what happened to our sister. As soon as that information comes available, I will let you all know. Right now, I don't have any information. All are being told that the case is still under investigation. But right now, I want to thank Adrian Frazier, the Union Steward of Willoughby White, those carriers out there. My heart goes out to you all. The loss of a coworker is never easy. And I know the familyness that you all have out there. You're a very close-knit station, I know. I've seen you guys. I've seen the bond. And this is a loss to everybody. So I want to say that we will be out there tomorrow with grief counselors, and Bundy will be out there on the rapid response so that we can help you guys during your time of loss. If there's anything we can do, please let us know. But let me tell you a little bit about Octavia Redmond. I had the opportunity to meet with her, talk with her. She's a great co-worker, loved by her co-workers out there. I mean, I don't know what can be said. If you ever had some of her dishes, you in love with her right there. So that there alone, I know people know who I'm talking about. But it's a great loss. And I'm very hurt as the president of this organization. This should not have happened today. And this is what I'm asking all law enforcement, elected officials, congressmen, our national president, all the way calling to DC. Something needs to happen, and we need some help, because this cannot ever happen again. Thank you.
Sadly, nobody is in custody. It's a tragedy that someone so sweet and hardworking was killed. She meant a lot to her neighborhood, but she meant the world to her family. Octavia was a mother of 3, a grandmother, and a loving wife to Demetrius. As they grapple with their loss, please keep them and their children in your thoughts and prayers. May Octavia Redmond rest in peace.
Right.